What's going on, everyone? Cubeologist here, and today I've got kind of a smallish unboxing. It's just one thing, but still, I'm pretty excited about it. This is the new R2D2 2x2. So I got this on HK Now store, and it was pretty expensive. It was like 50 bucks. So I'm not 100% sure I would recommend it. I actually thought it said 3D printed Star Wars puzzle. I'm not that bright. But anyway, I ordered it regardless. It's $50, and it just got here. I'm pretty excited about it. I haven't seen it on YouTube, so I'm not saying I'm the first person to do one, but I haven't seen it. So anyways, let's get into this because I'm excited to see how it performs. Now this is one that I actually want to save the packaging on. Alright, so here we go. That actually doesn't look too bad. Now it looks to be made, out of a 2x2. That's super stiff, but the plastic doesn't feel as cheap as I thought it would initially. Now none of this turns or moves or anything like that, which makes sense, but it is split. So that's interesting. I thought the legs would just be connected to one and maybe you could turn them. But anyway, that's pretty cool. So as you guys know, this is made out of a 2x2. And if it were made out of a 3x3, it would actually be a lot harder. Because with a 3x3 shape mod, you typically have centers and edges that have specific orientations that you have to pay attention to. Because if you do a specific algorithm, sometimes it'll like twist a center or twist two centers, and you can see where these have specific shapes. If they were twisted, the puzzle wouldn't work. So that being said, on a 2x2, it really doesn't matter because you don't have centers that have a specific orientation. If you made this into a super cube with the red, blue stickers right here and orange, that piece is still connected, so it really wouldn't matter. So when you're looking at something like a 2x2 ghost cube, which is something else that I'm going to make a video on soon because there's a little bit of controversy involving virus cubes 2x2. But anyway, on something like a 2x2 shape mod, all the pieces go exactly where they are, and you don't have to worry about any orientation. But explanations aside, that means this thing will be pretty easy to solve, and it should be a blast. But what I want to see is a scramble, and then I'm going to try to jumble through a solve. It's pretty stiff, I'm not going to lie, but it feels like pretty high quality. It's going to be fun to line up all the pieces. I think it might be pretty simple though, because it's going to be really obvious where pieces go. I bought this more for collection than for solving, because once I solve it for this video, I might not solve it again, because I don't want to rub the paint off of it. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I'm definitely a fan, and this is something that I was pretty excited to get. So I'm going to call that a scramble. He's a little bit messed up here, so let's take a look. I know that this piece and this piece will, I assume, go together. So let's see. I think maybe this is the wrong way, but nope, that will be correct. We'll call that the bottom then, just to keep things simple. And then let's see here. You know, these are going to be the top pieces, so that's pretty simple. Then we've got a bottom piece here and a bottom piece here. So let's see. Maybe, oh man, this thing is pretty hard to turn. Let's see here. Let's see if this fits right there. Nope. So this piece has to go back here. Yep, that looks like it works. So we can just cancel into that sledgehammer and put that in. Maybe. Kind of hard. It's like kind of fumble around with this puzzle. Alright, hopefully this doesn't turn into a how I broke my new puzzle video. So let's see. The only bad thing about these shape mods is that sometimes I lose my place when I'm trying to do algorithms. But with stuff like this, I just do simple things like sledgehammers and sexy move and stuff like that. Trying to keep away from grabbing these legs to turn, because I feel like that's a bad idea. So Wow, well, you can see we've already got 2 pieces oriented, and man, this thing is weird to grasp. So let's see if I can do F sexy. F prime, see what that does. Nothing. So let's do sexy sledge and see if that fixes it. Alright, it's looking like... Oh wow. Is that solved? So I don't even have to permute any of the top layer. It looks like I was doing simple LBL and I got a PLL skip, which is kind of funny. But anyway, I really think this puzzle is pretty awesome. If you guys want to check it out, it's over at HK Now store. I don't know if it's actually worth the price unless you're a pretty serious puzzle collector, but as a Star Wars fan and somewhat of a puzzle collector, I think this will be absolutely fantastic. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I know I enjoyed making it, and I really love this non-WCA puzzle stuff. Let me know if you guys do too, and you'll hear from me really soon. Talk to you later, guys. Bye. On guys, Cubeologist here again, and today we've got a small unboxing from Cubes for Speed as usual. Thanks to them for sending this over. But this is a new 2x2, as you can see by the title. It's in the Guan series by YJ, like the Guanlong and the Guansu, which is a pretty good 4x4 that's out recently. I'll have a review out on that soon, by the way. But this is the Guanpo, so I'm pretty excited for this. It's pretty inexpensive, and that's exciting, because I really like the idea of good puzzles at a cheap price.